Professor Barry Green is joining me in studio to talk about Ames schools and what they hope to achieve on the continent. Now, Barry, you're the director at Ames Schools. Why don't you start off by telling us what exactly Ames is?
Well, the Ames Initiative, it's an initiative to enable Africa's young talent. Mm-hmm. It's a postgraduate program, so we select students from all over Africa. It's Pan-African. Okay. They all have a 4-year qualification in the mathematical sciences before joining us. Okay. And it's a remarkable program because it's innovative, flexible, and different to what you find at universities. We have lecturers coming in from all over the world. Wow. And they spend something like 3 weeks with us, offering interesting courses which you won't typically find in a university program. Mm-hmm. So, for example, image processing and MRI scans with mathematics, robotics, immunology and epidemiology, uses of mathematical modeling in disease for disease modeling and so on. So it's a very, very innovative and interesting program.
Wow. Now, why is it important to have this kind of school here in Africa and in South Africa?
So let me just elaborate a little bit. Okay. So we have, it started in South Africa. We now have schools or institutes also in Senegal, Ghana, and we've just opened one in Cameroon. Wow. Why is it important? Well, Africa has tremendous problems, but if we want to leapfrog into a better situation, we need to actually be scientifically enabled. Mm-hmm. And we've got we haven't got a problem with human capacity, human potential, but we've got a problem in that we need to enable it. We need to provide them with the skills, the opportunities, the connectedness to the rest of the world to engage and to be able to contribute themselves. Mm-hmm. And this is what this program's about. So each year we select something like for each institute, something like 40 to 55 students, but we have 1,000 applicants. Wow. So from Nigeria, we had last year, I think, 177 applicants. All of them talented young Africans wanting to make a future and help build this continent.
And the programs are focused on mathematics, obviously.
Broadly, it's mathematical science.
Mathematical science.
So, people sometimes see mathematics as a block. Yeah. And we try and move away from that. We're not focusing on mathematics per se, we're focusing on mathematics and its applications. It may be in statistics, it may be in modeling data for, to do with the roads. It may be to do with pollution. It might even be to do with animation. Wow. Okay, movies, for example, they use wavelet theory. So we really, we think of mathematics as and physics as actually providing the underpinning scientific background that is needed to accomplish new technologies.
Now, who can attend an Ames school? Or who can apply to attend?
Anybody who has got, it's focused on Africans, yes. South Africans and any other, it's an African organization. We require our students to have had a 4-year training, so a bachelor or an honors degree in a mathematical science. It may be engineering, it may be stats, it may be computer science.
You're right.
But it is something with a reasonable amount of mathematics undergraduate work so that they can actually learn new technologies and new ways of using it. Okay,
and now what happens after you graduate from an Ames school?
So that's interesting. We've had, so of course we've got 4 centers now, but the Ames, our center in Muizenberg, which was the first one, celebrated its 10th anniversary last year. Right. And we've graduated 479 students. Of those, just under 30 South Africans. Afterwards, many of them have gone on to do further qualifications and are in teaching back in Africa, lecturing, working in industry, on postdoc programs, working in institutes. One of our students, for example, is working at the CSIR, and it's in a robotics division, and they are working on models of machines that go underground to test how solid the tunnels are before they send people in.
Oh, okay.
So actually, we've got our students are in industry, they are in academia, they are in scientific organizations for doing research. We've got a center for epidemiological modeling in South Africa, modeling HIV and various other diseases, and we've got some of our alumni are working there too.